Hi there, welcome to this week's Coaches Show alongside Chris. I'm Caleb. And an interesting weekend, interesting Friday for you guys with everything that went down, not just on the ice, but kind of starting the day for you guys. You guys had to get on a bus, go to Brookings, South Dakota, and the bus broke down. You said a good, the Hayward exit just west of town.
Yeah, it was, it was something new we had to deal with in junior hockey, and, we sat there for almost 2 hours on the side of the road waiting for the backup bus to come pick us up and head to our destination, and, it was interesting. Guys are out playing games, throwing rocks at signs, just trying to keep themselves entertained and still trying to keep their minds focused on what the task they had at night, and obviously it didn't work out in the best interest of us, but it was an interesting day, to say the least.
Well, you said you got there to Brookings, to the arena, at what should have been puck drop, ultimately. And so you guys get there at about 7, and the game was delayed for an hour, so you guys dropped the puck at about 8. And then just never really seemed to get anything going. I mean, I guess, you could blame it on the bus, you can blame it on a lot of things, but, just never really got the foot on the gas pedal.
Yeah, I mean, you can easily blame it and point fingers, but ultimately we didn't get the job done for, whatever reason. We just didn't play well enough to win. We didn't even play well enough to keep it close, and, a lot of things happened in the game that weren't great. We didn't deal with them well, and, you know what, we ended up losing. We lost bad, and sometimes that happens, but the great thing is we rebounded the next night, and in front of our fans we played a pretty solid game and won 3-0, so it was a great rebound.
Well, and that's we talk about, you hear a lot about how every team's going to lose in sports. That's just going to happen as part of sports, but how you rebound from that, how do you deal with that sort of loss to bounce back. You lost 7-1 on Friday. You bounced back with a 3-0 win on Saturday. You have to be happy, especially with how you guys finished the game. You said first, second periods were okay, but you really finished with a flourish.
Yeah, we were real happy with the third period on Saturday night. I mean, the obvious thing is we scored 3 goals and they scored none, so you win 3-0 in the third. But just the way the guys played, the second game and 2 nights having to travel. The bus, everything that went on to be able to have, on the 6th period of the weekend, to be able to play with the discipline that we played and to do the little things right to make sure that your team wins the game. I thought we did an excellent job of doing that for the last 20 minutes of that game, and the results showed it.
You guys now have a chance at some revenge. I mean, obviously you beat them on Saturday, but with what happened on Friday, I know you guys obviously aren't happy with that. Now you get to do basically the same thing in reverse this weekend. They are going to come to Austin here on Friday, and then on Saturday you guys get to go to Brookings. So hopefully you guys don't have a bus breakdown on you this time.
No, we got the bus in the shop right now, so they'll be looking at it and see what happens. But no, it's we got the same team, and they'll be looking to get back at it. They didn't score on Saturday, and anytime you don't get a goal, it's you work on how you can create and manufacture goals. And even us today, we only scored 4 goals, which is 2 per game. It's below our average by almost half. So today skills. We're working on how we can manufacture goals. We're not always going to score the pretty goals, and so we're trying to work on generating them. They have a big goaltender who, when he sees pucks, does a good job. They smother you in the defensive zone, kind of squeeze you off. So we worked on a few things today to show guys where the open ice is against a team like that, and we got the rest of the week to work on it, and we'll have to see what comes out of it Friday.
I know you guys had a number of penalty kills on Friday night. Have you worked on that? And obviously circumstances dictate how many times you're going to go with the man down, but at the same time you're going to try and work on that and see how that goes.
No, we actually just talked about one thing that they kept sending their weak side defenseman down, and we even talked about it before the game on Friday, but like we always already talked, things just weren't right, but they had some power plays on Saturday, and our guys were competing. They had their minds, they had their wits about them, and we were able to not even give up quality scoring chances on Saturday. So we're just going to kind of put Friday. We didn't even watch the video, didn't do anything. It's just like, hey, let's delete this one. It happened. Remember it, because you want to have that pit in your stomach that makes you not happy. But we're not going to look at the turnovers. We're not going to look at any of the bad stuff that happened. Let's get it out of the brain. We want to be fresh. Let's get the job done Saturday night, and we're going to move on.
What else are you going to work on in practice this week?
We're actually going to back off. Tomorrow we're going to do our workout at the TRX as a group, kind of maybe some team bonding, get a little competition of the guys working against each other. And our guys have been saying they've been dragging a little bit. It seems like we're missing a little bit of our hop right now in our game. And even, looking at the guys' faces and their body language, it just doesn't seem like we have the same energy right now, the same enthusiasm. And it's, we're going to try to do a couple different things this week. week, and one of them is have a practice in the morning tomorrow, a team TRX workout in the afternoon at Impact Martial Arts, and then Wednesday we're going to throw a curveball at the boys that they're unaware of right now, but we're going to do it and see what happens. Try to get outside of our boxes, our comfort zone as coaches, and see if we can bring some spark back, bring some life back, so we can get back playing to the quality of hockey we're accustomed to.
Once we're done with this show, I want to know what's happening on Wednesday.
We can talk about it.
Chris, thanks, sir. We'll see you next week.
Yeah.